Barely 48 hours to the commencement of the planned nationwide protest by Nigerians, the President, National Association of Nigerian Students, Pedro Obi, has called on all Nigerian students to back off in the planned protest and, if need be, it will be communicated in due course. Pedro made the call on Tuesday while addressing the media, providing the clarity as mandated by the NANS on their recent sitting in Kano.
Organization will not be participating in the planned nationwide protest at this time. Should there be any need for a protest in the future, we will notify the general public in a timely and orderly manner. Our focus remains on dialogue and advocacy to ensure that the interests of Nigerian students are well represented and protected. In light of this ongoing development, and despite the current hardship faced by many, NANS urges the student community across the country to remain calm. We recognize the challenges, but we also see the steps of the progress being made. We must continue to engage constructively with the government to achieve our...
While commending the unwavering patriotism and resilience of Nigerians who have fearlessly voiced out their concern amid this crucial time, he said Nigerians must constructively engage with the government to achieve their goals.
In our last Senate meeting, we discussed various pressing issues and put forward several demands, one of which concerned the operational status of the Dangote refinery. We are pleased to note that President Tinubu has addressed this issue, which showcases his responsiveness to our concerns. However, while we appreciate these positive actions, we also believe that more profound structural changes are necessary for the prosperity of our nation. Therefore, we call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to immediately intensify the process of restructuring Nigeria towards federating unit, developed at its own pace, is essential for ending the dependency syndrome of our current feeding bottle federalism. We firmly believe that this restructuring holds the key to a prosperous Nigeria.
Appreciating the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his concern at several demands of Nigerian students, among which is the operational status of Dangote refinery, Pedro Obi, however, called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a matter of urgency to intensify efforts on the process of restructuring Nigeria towards true federalism and end dependency syndrome of current feeding bottle federalism.
So if the authorities are already aware, it means that we can now come. Now that we have the government at the edge, we have more power to decide what they will accept or not what to accept. But if we go to the street eventually, and probably it flops, God forbid, because I want this country to be better. If we eventually go to the street and it flops, my brothers, fellow Nigerians, I can assure you that we may lose this opportunity. It happened in NSAS. At the height and peak of the NSAS protest, we also saw what happened at the peak. The government made an announcement that we have heard what we are doing, XYZ. But the protest refused to be abated at that point in time. And at the end of the day, there was no even opportunity for people to sit down. At the end of the day, what happened? Committee or whatever in various states to do a panel or the rest. And what is the outcome? But now that we have shown our strength as Nigerians, we have shown our capacity as Nigerians, it is very important, as someone who has been in this struggle, as someone who understands the struggle perfectly and very well, I feel at this point, Nigerians are heroes. And we must use this strength, this capacity at this very point in time to sit down and tell them, government are the weaker vessel at this point in time. I'm advising our people, we must take advantage of this very moment and sit down and say, this is what we want. And I can assure you, if you mention 10, government will even do 8 or even the 10 at this very point because they don't want you to go to the street. That is the strength you have. And the currency we have, I don't want